Welcome back, Pagitt Radio, Easter edition. We're telling the Easter resurrection story around here, and I happen to love it. My friend Michael Toy, you're going to hear from him here in a moment. He's in California. He was in the chat room a second ago over there at DougPagittRadio.com. You're watching the video feed. You can do that over there. You can also call into the show at 952-946-6205 if you got a thought on Easter. I'd love to hear it. Sometimes, I just get ranting and rolling, and I don't even think about looking up to see if there's callers. Sorry about that, Grover. So you can always help me. Michael Toy said he's off to church. He's go there to church on Sunday morning with his family because it's Easter. A lot of people go to church on Easter. They go Christmas and Easter. They're called C&E, church attenders. He said, one of these customs, Grover, I don't know if you know this, but one of the customs in churches on Easter Sunday morning is for one person to say to the other, "He is risen." And the people say back, "He is risen indeed." You ever heard that phrase?
No.
Never.
No.
Well, let's give it a try. It goes like this. What do you want? It's like a knock-knock joke. Who wants to go first? You want to do the... All right. He's risen.
He's risen indeed.
Yeah. So this is the common thing. So Michael says in the chat room, he says he's tempted that when they say he's risen to shout, "Cripes." That was kind of a nice little tribute. Well, you're going to hear from Michael Toy here in a minute. He put together a little YouTube editorial, and I ask my friends sometimes if they'd put together some thoughts that I could use on the show. And while he put this together for other purposes, I think it fits here. He's going to be raising this this issue of the two Michael Toys, what he calls the Sunday Michael Toy and the Monday M Toy. The Sunday M Toy and the Monday M Toy. He's got a great little thought on this. I think you're going to love it because I loved it, so I think my friends are going to love it too. That's sort of how it works. The Gospel of John goes on telling the story like this before you hear from Michael. Then the disciples, they went back to their homes after they looked in that tomb and nothing was going on there. But Mary stood outside the tomb crying, and as she wept, she bent over to look into the tomb and saw these two angels seated where Jesus' body had been, one at the head and one at the foot. And they asked, "Woman, why are you crying?" The funny thing about these stories, a little side note, angels show up and they scare these shepherds at the birth story. And they say things like, "Oh, don't be afraid." And then they show up at a dead guy's tomb and they say things like, "Why are you crying? What are you looking for? Looking for a dead guy around here?" Like they're just the most sassy characters of them all. Like apparently, if you're going to write a Bible story and you write an angel into it, the guy's got to be a smart aleck. They said to him, "Woman, why are you crying?" And they've said, "Well, they've taken my Lord away, and I don't know where they've put him." At this, she turned around, and who did she see standing there? Jesus. But she didn't realize it was Jesus. This is the story Charles was talking about earlier. "Woman," he said, "why are you crying? Who is it you're looking for?" Thinking he was the gardener, she said to him, "Sir, if you carried him away, tell me where you put him and I'll go get him." Jesus says, "Mary." Now she turns toward him and she cried in Aramaic, "Rabboni." And Jesus said, "Don't hold on to me, for I've yet to return to my Father, for instead go to my brothers and tell them that I'm returning to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." Mary Magdalene went to the disciples with the news, "I've seen the Lord." And she told them all the things that he said to her, and they didn't believe her. Easter resurrection story has been unbelievable from the very start. So the M Toy, Michael Toy, my friend, put this thought together. He talks about how he gets into Christianity and so on. Again, I'll let you listen to this. I think it's fantastic. We got time for it, right? It's not 5 minutes long?
It's a little over 5 minutes.
There are two M-Toys. There's Monday M-Toy, and Monday M-Toy likes to think about technical things and make technical jokes and laugh at things and hang out with his technical friends at his technical job. And then there's Sunday M-Toy, who used to be Monday M-Toy, but one day discovered that without really knowing how it happened, strangely, he now was a Jesus guy and believed that there was this guy named Jesus and that was worth devoting a part of his life to. So Sunday M-Toy starts hanging out with Jesus people and going, "Well, what do Jesus people do? Because I think I'm one of you." And the Jesus people say, "Oh, well, here's what Jesus people do. We sing these songs, we read these books, we feed people, we do these things." And I go, "Good. I'm a Jesus person. I'll do those things with you." So there's a lot of good things that I learned, hanging out with the Jesus people. But one of the strange things that Jesus people do is that they have their Sunday self. And so on Monday, someone has some strange set of fortuitous circumstances that they hadn't expected that turned out really good, they go, wow, the craziest thing happened to me this week. Whoa. And you go, wow, that's great. I love it when it happens. Or if, bad set of unfortuitous circumstances happen, so I say, oh man, bad week this last week. Dog died, car ran into a tree. Then you would say, wow, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Is there something I can do? Do you need something? But Sunday Emtoy, when someone reports great news and strange fortuitous circumstances, Sunday and says, oh, praise the Lord, brother. God's really blessing you. It's so exciting to see God, active in the world, because of course if God is active, he's always bringing goodness, and you attribute all goodness in the world to God. And if something bad happens, you go, yeah, God tests us all, doesn't he? And so there's this story about what's going on in the world that we all talk about as if it were the only way to think about things on Sunday, only it's not, because on Monday that's not the way we talk at all. So ever since I became a Jesus person, I've been struggling with this Sunday me and Monday me. And of course in the church, they love the fact that there's a Sunday Emtoy and a Monday Emtoy, because on Sunday mornings you can yell at that Monday Emtoy and say, boy, you should be more like the Sunday Emtoy, who, is the one who's born again and has the power of Jesus in him, and you shouldn't fall back into your old sinful ways. And so there's a lot of that going on. But strangely, it's somewhere along the line in my quest to figure out what the heck is going on with this whole faith thing, I kind of came to the conclusion that the bringing the Sunday Emtoy to Monday morning just wasn't going to happen. That wasn't who I was. That wasn't what had happened inside me. I was still basically the Monday Emtoy, and that if there was going to be any transforming that was going to happen, it was going to happen by having the Monday Emtoy go hang out on Sunday with the Christians, and not by having the Sunday Emtoy hanging out with his technical friends. So I've been trying to do this, to the extent that I am to people. I've been trying to be the Monday Emtoy on Sunday, just to see how that goes. And it's been a good experiment. It's been enlightening. And this year, Easter is being experienced by me as the Monday Emtoy, which is new for me. Usually, Easter is a pretty important time of the year for Christians, and I kind of get sucked into being the Sunday Emtoy, and you get very contemplative about Eastery things. But this year, Monday Emtoy is going, what the heck is going on here? 40 days of shame. This is good for us. And then we have Splinky Tuesday and Grimsy Wednesday and Twonky Thursday and Darkness Friday, or whatever the heck those things are. And I guess that makes Sunday better, in the same way that hitting your head against a wall feels good when you stop. But why are we doing this? So I don't think that's a particularly helpful analysis of the Easter experience that I would like to preach to the world. But I'm actually kind of pleased to be having this sort of bemused experience of Easter, because it means that the Monday Emtoy is watching Easter happen. And I didn't get sucked into the Sunday Emtoy through all Easter. And maybe next year, Monday Emtoy can watch all of Easter happen and actually experience participation in the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ and the cross, and what that means for enabling us to break out of the stuckness and the badness in the world, and sort of miraculously get to participate with God in the redemption of the world. That's a great story, and I kind of feel like I have to learn how to be Monday Emtoy all through Easter this year, and then maybe next year Monday Emtoy can actually experience some of the goodness on Easter morning that Christians, regular Christians, do. I guess, am I an irregular Christian? Whatever it is I am. Anyway, feeling guilty about my podcast. Last one was a 3-parter. It was hours long. This one's short. Next time, I promise I won't take you into the laundry room. I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.
Michael Toy, Doug Pagitt Radio. We'll be back. Rest of the Easter edition, Doug Pagitt Radio on AM 950, the voice of Minnesota.
For an easy breezy Twin Cities stay, visit the new